Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Lexi, and today we're gonna do a little get ready with me while I talk about all of my current favorite makeup products. So let's get started. I'm not gonna go super in depth in skin prep here because I don't know a whole lot about it. Sunscreen. I did already put this on because I forgot to record. I use the Supergoop Every Single Face sunscreen. This stuff is so good. I've been using this for probably 2 or 3 years now. Never found a sunscreen better than it. It, one, doesn't smell like sunscreen, at least to me. That's a huge thing on my face. It's not super like thick, which I really like. It doesn't leave a white cast, as you can see. And it's never made my makeup pill, which is also huge because I was having that issue for a while with sunscreens. Highly recommend this one. Again, I already put it on, so I'm not gonna do that, but I would highly recommend that one. Next up, I don't typically use a primer, but if I'm going to, it's the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Everybody knows it, but for my everyday makeup, I do not use a primer. I also, since it's the summer, I don't typically do a foundation or a skin tint. I just like to do concealer, but my favorite one, if I'm going to use one, is the e.l.f. Halo Glow. This is a really nice, I usually don't do foundation because I don't want to cover up my freckles, especially in the summer, which is why I don't really like using a skin tint or anything either, because I feel like my skin's already pretty glowy in the summer anyways. Getting into actually doing my makeup here. My little mirror off to the side here, so if I'm kind of looking away, that's what I'm looking at. My current favorite concealer is this Merit complexion stick. I have this in the shade Bone. This is my favorite currently because, one, it matches my skin tone so well. My other concealer I have doesn't match as well. It's a little bit too yellow, which I find a lot in concealers, is that they are a little bit too yellow on me always. This one is not. This one matches really well. It also blends out beautifully. Like, look how easily that just blends. You barely have to do anything. And there's also really nice coverage on this, which I love. Like, look at that. That's just beautiful. And I really want to try more Merit products, actually. Next time I go to Sephora, I'll definitely try and pick some up because I would love to try more of their stuff. Next in my routine would be liquid or cream bronzer. My current favorite in this is the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. I have it in the shade Light. This stuff is beautiful. It blends out super easily. And it's just so good. And it also is just so easy to use. Like, it takes no effort. That's all you need to do, really. And it's so good. I always put a little bit on my forehead. All right, next up, cream blush. For blush, I have so many blushes that I absolutely love, and I really just couldn't narrow it down to just one. So I brought 2 here today, and I'll have to figure out which 2 I'm gonna use. First one is Makeup by Mario Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil in the shade Rose Crush. This stuff blends out beautifully, just like the bronzer. It looks so nice, and especially in the summer, it's just like a nice little sun-kissed look. I love it. And then the second one that I absolutely love and have loved for years is the Rare Beauty in the shade Worth. This stuff is so pretty. As you can tell, I like more, I wouldn't say these are like red blushes, but like red-ish blush, I guess. I don't really know how else to describe the color. Like, this type of color in blush I absolutely love. Anyways, I think today we're gonna go with Makeup by Mario and just stick on a little Makeup by Mario kick here. Yeah, the Rare Beauty is also so pretty, blends out so beautifully. You barely need any of it. That stuff will last you forever. It's just so pretty. And again, it just blends out so easily and beautifully. Just melts right into the skin. Oh, it's great. Put a little on the nose. And now we're sun-kissed. Slightly sunburnt look on my cheeks. That is what I love. All right, next I go in with powder. My favorite powder is the Laura Mercier one. I have it in the shade Translucent here. I always just put this wherever I put my concealer. I feel like this one does so good at like keeping your natural skin look. It also hides the like oiliness really well, if that makes sense. Because your girl does get pretty oily. I keep saying in the summer, but especially in the summer when I'm sweating, I want a powder that's gonna kind of cover that up a little bit and do good at hiding it. This one does such a good job at that. And again, sorry if I'm like looking in like a weird direction. I'm just trying to look into my little mirror here. Look at that, so pretty. Leaves the glow in my face. Powder bronzer. I don't use powder bronzer every day, but figured I would today for this video. Today I'm going in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Bronzing Powder in the shade 90. This stuff is beautiful. It blends out so nicely. It's not like over pigmented, and I feel like personally it doesn't look super like orange on me, which is nice. Because some bronzers do look like that. I don't know. I remember hearing people say it was not pigmented enough, which personally I like because it's nice when stuff is pigmented, but it's also nice when it's not overly pigmented, where you can layer it and work with it, you know? Like if I want less, I can put less, but if I want more, I can build it up. That is a perfect product to me. And yeah, this just adds such a nice glow. My current favorite powder blush is the House Labs Color Fuse blush, and I have it in the shade French Rosette. It's this kind of like reddish kind of shade here. I love this color of blush. It's my favorite. And I feel like this powder blush paired with that Makeup by Mario blush is just so beautiful. And this stuff also blends out so easily, so nicely, and it's just a nice little, you know, sun-kissed look here. Yeah, this has been my current favorite blush combo. We have eyebrows. Now, my favorite eyebrow pencil is the NYX Professional Micro Brow Pencil. I think that's what it's called. But unfortunately, they were out of my shade when I went to the store. So I had to settle for this L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. I have this in the shade Dark Brunette. This one's good. It's just the shade is not, it's a little too like gray-ish for me. I'll show you what I mean. I don't use a brow gel because I don't really like the way my eyebrows look when they're like laminated down like that. I feel like I have pretty good shaped eyebrows. They just need to be filled in a little bit. That's just personal preference. I feel like everybody does their eyebrows differently. And yeah, this one is good. It's not like a bad brow product. I just wish the shade was like a little bit different. That's my only thing about it. So if you're thinking about getting this one, I would recommend it. It does blend in nicely. It looks nice. I don't know if you'll be able to tell or if it's just like me being weird about it, but I just feel like it doesn't match as much as the other one. Okay, next for highlighter. Nobody talks about this. Honestly, I don't even know if they sell this anymore. I haven't seen it in a long time, but hopefully they do because I love this stuff. This is the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Glow in the shade Pearlescent Glow. This stuff is so pretty. It's literally like such a natural glow. It doesn't give you like crazy highlighter. So if you're looking for like, you want a bright, shiny highlighter, I would not recommend this. But this stuff gives you such a natural, beautiful glow. And I always put it on my finger because it blends out easier. Tap it on here. I don't know if you'll be able to tell on the camera. But it just adds such a nice, beautiful glow to my face. It's also super easy to work with. I've again had this thing for probably 3 years, maybe 2 years, and used it almost every single day. And still haven't run out of it. Next, I curl my eyelashes. I use this is the Tweezerman eyelash curler. I love this thing. I've used it since I was in high school, which I am 24 years old now, so for a long time. And yeah, this thing is just, it works. It works good. It's not super expensive. I know they have different like kinds of eyelash curlers. I don't know if they're like different shapes for different shaped eyes, but I use this gold one. It's just so pretty. Next, after curling my eyelashes real quick, I put on this This is another highlighter. I guess technically I have two favorite highlighters, but I use them for different things, okay? That Tarte one I use on my face. This one is the new, I'm pretty sure this is a new product. It's the NYX Buttermelt Highlighter. And I have this in the shade Light Champagne. It is a little intense for my cheeks, I will say. So I don't really use it on my cheeks, but I do use it right here on the inner corner of my eye. I love putting highlighter here. I used to use the Rare Beauty, their like brightest white one. And that was also very beautiful, but unfortunately I broke that one, so don't use that anymore. And I got this one to replace it because, again, much cheaper. I would recommend the Rare Beauty one, but this one is also very, very beautiful. I really like the way it looks. It adds just a nice glow. I feel like it brightens up my eyes a lot. I really like it so far. I did just get it maybe like a week ago, less than a week ago, so I'll need to test it out more, but so far, so good. Next, for eyelashes, I use an eyelash primer and then mascara. So for my lash primer is this L'Oreal Lash Paradise. This stuff is amazing. I had a problem for like, not even joking, probably like 6 months where my eyelashes literally just would not hold a curl. And it was really frustrating because my eyelashes really do go just like straight down if they're not curled. And that's just not the look I'm into. I like a curled lash. If you're into your lashes being more straight, then you go for it. But I personally just don't like that look. I want them to be curled and stay curled. And that's having a big issue. So that's why I started using this lash primer. And I absolutely love it. I feel like it works really well. It makes my lashes look very long. And it helps hold a curl on my lashes. Alright, and then next I use, the mascara I use is the Tarte Tartelette Tubing Mascara. And I use the brown one. The black one is also great. Can't go wrong either way, just personal preference. But I love this mascara. Oh, it's amazing. It comes off really easily because it's a tubing mascara. It just wipes right off, which I love because it's so annoying having to scrub your lashes for 10 minutes trying to get your mascara off. I hate that. And you don't have to do that with this one. This one also, again, makes my lashes look super long and voluminous and just so pretty. It also holds a curl on my lashes. Again, like I was saying earlier, I was having a problem with that, and this mascara does not drag them down. I also, another thing to help with that if you're struggling is that I don't put mascara on the base of my lash. I only put it like the mid to the top, which I feel like has helped a bunch. And you can't even tell that I don't have mascara on my whole entire lash. At least I feel like you can't tell. And then I just put a little bit on the bottom of my lash. Not too much, just a tiny bit. Lashes are done and looking good. And then lastly, lip gloss. I'm also pretty picky about. My standards for lip gloss are they really sticky? If they are, it's a no-go. Sticky lip glosses suck. Does it last a long time on the lips? Because if I have to keep reapplying it every hour because when I'm talking it comes off super easily, that's not good. Does it help hydrate my lips? And also, does it look cute? Of course. You want a cute lip gloss. So I have 3. I couldn't pick just one favorite. Just like blush, I have a lot of lip glosses, and these are my top 3 everyday favorite lip glosses. The first one, the Say. This is in the shade Kiss. This stuff is amazing. Again, looks cute, lasts a long time on the lips, is not sticky. Next is the e.l.f. This is their new Glow Reviver Melting Lip Balm. I have it in the shade Strawberry Shortcake. This stuff is so good. It is more pigmented. It's not super clear like these other 2 I have are more like go on a little bit more clear. This stuff is pigmented. So really when you're picking out a color of it, make sure you're picking out a good color for you. And lastly, of course, Summer Fridays. I love this stuff. It's so good. Low-key, it might be my favorite out of the 3. Now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, I just had to mention all 3 because all 3 are so good. But yeah, Summer Fridays, I think I'm gonna go in with this one today because I'm talking about it so much. And yeah, this birthday cake shade is really cute. And again, this stuff, it is expensive, okay? The e.l.f. one is a good dupe for this. Not sticky, really pretty on, and it lasts and hydrates your lips. And those are all of my favorite makeup products and my full face of makeup complete. When I say full face, I mean I do natural makeup. I want to start getting into eyeshadow and trying some eyeshadow looks and stuff. So if you have a good eyeshadow palette that you think I should get, let me know because I would love to try it out. So leave your recommendations in the comments. For now, this is my makeup look for the day. This is pretty much what I do every day. Sometimes I'll switch it up, sometimes I'll skip a step or two, but this is the base of it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. Again, would highly recommend all of these products that I talked about today. If you're thinking about any of them, I would recommend them. They're so good. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Let me know any video ideas you have. If you want to see anything else from me, especially makeup related, I would love to make it. And yeah, I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!